Beginning transmission.
This is the audio log of Dr. Cool, 05 Council Member, as well as Supreme Commander of Mobile Task Force 023, aka the Kitchen Sink. Hello everyone. Today I have actually been given a request by one of our field operatives, as she is about to encounter the SCP for the file reading today in question. So, she came to my office and asked me if I could do a on-field, or on-site at least, audio log for her. Being of a kind nature that I am, well, sometimes. I decided that it would be a good idea, plus I haven't done this SCP in question. But the agent in question who requested this is Miss Cindy Lovegood. And therefore, Agent Lovegood, I hope that your encounter with this SCP is a good one. He is not hostile at all, so do not worry, but he can be very unpredictable at times. I shall let the audio log explain. So, here we go. Item number SCP-600, Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-600 is contained in a Class E suit in Site-17. Dimensions are 15 meters times 15 meters times 3 meters. 2 security cameras monitor the subject at all times. A standard steel door with a reinforced double-paneled window secures the suite. No special procedures are required for entering or exiting the suite, with the caveat that SCP-600 may attempt to follow researchers out of the containment. A simple reprimand and order to return to containment has proven sufficient to curtail his behavior. Description: SCP-600 is a humanoid entity, approximately 1.7 meters tall, with a build approximating an adult male of average weight for his height. The subject is generally featureless, lacking facial features, external ears, nails, body hair, genitalia, and anus. Full body scans have shown SCP-600 to have no internal structures of any kind, instead being formed from an unknown material of uniform density, close to that of human muscle tissue. It neither ingests, respirates, nor excretes. The subject's age has not been determined. SCP-600 telepathically affects all humans who view it, causing it to take on their superficial personal characteristics. This effect only alters the visual perception of an infected person's. SCP-600's actual form can still be detected by cameras, sensors, and touch. The perceived resemblance between SCP-600 and an infected individual is generally and superficial. No viewers have found it to be notable or uncanny in any way. Characteristics imitated by the subject include, but are not limited to, hair color, skin color, eye color, approximate age, clothing style, and general physique. Note that clothing imitated by SCP-600 is entirely illusion. Animal tests reveal that non-human organisms appear not to perceive the subject unless they physically collide with it. When humans are present, SCP-600 will attempt to engage in conversation. Its conversational repertoire is limited. It will discuss trivialities such as weather and other small talk, or attempt to commiserate with those present about professional matters as if they were similarly employed. Such discussions are superficial, filled with jargon appropriate to the person's area of expertise, but consist largely of obvious statements and platitudes. Attempts at more substantial discussion are deflected, and SCP-600 displays no deep domain knowledge of any field of employment. When not in the presence of humans, SCP-600 is generally inactive, standing in a single pose for hours or even days at a time, without any apparent reaction to outside stimulus. The subject is generally cooperative, Well, it displays an unsettling tendency to refer to itself in the third person when speaking to researchers assigned to it, frequently referring to the SCP-600 case. There is an attached interview log, or log 600-E for example, of this behavior. It has requested that the researcher refer to it as George, but is not upset by refusal to do so. I shall play the audio log in question, and here we go.
Good morning, SCP-600. Today we're going to be performing some tests of your recall abilities.
Hey! No need to be so formal. I told you before, just call me George.
I don't think that would be appropriate.
Always the consummate professional. Anyway, how are the kids doing? They must be getting pretty big now.
I am not going to discuss this with you. Now, if you would please look at the 4 images on this paper.
Oh, that's cool. Let's get down to business. Say, what are your thoughts on SCP-600 case? He's certainly an odd one. Not that we haven't seen our share of odd ones. Personally, I think the containment procedures are a little lax.
Please try to focus on the exercise. Now, in the first picture,
do you think his ability is mimetic? Wasn't Dr. Team looking into that?
If you are unable to focus on the matter at hand, I will be forced to discontinue this exercise.
Oh, sorry. It's just such a fascinating case. Do you want to get a beer after work? I have some theories I'd like to bounce off of you. I have a suspicion that it's tied up in this somehow, and
this exercise is over.
Alright, well, there we go. As you can tell, he is quite the energetic as well as, well, annoying at times. But side note to Agent Lovegood, just be aware that the only thing that could possibly freak you out in this case is the fact that he will mimic your identity. Do not let that fool you. It is just an illusion. It is not what you may think, or that the fact that he's trying to harm you. And just remember, once you are done with the interviews with SCP-600, just remember to tell him to return to his containment cell if he tries to follow you out. Alright. Well, that is all the time I have for today. Also, if any of you want your requested SCP to be read, whether you just want to hear your favorite SCP here in the Foundation be read by me, or if you are about to be assigned an SCP for field work here in the Foundation, I will be more than happy to read the articles for you. Alright, well, as I was saying, that is all the time I have for today. This is Dr. Cool, O5 Command, signing out.